Hey there, good morning, Dr. Star Silver Spring Medical Center. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, the question of the day. This is going to take about 5 minutes. You can listen to this audio clip and certainly get to our YouTube channel. You can always subscribe. You can watch videos and listen to good, valuable information. So here we go. Many times we get the question of, Doc, what about protein? What about my protein? It's so important. Now, granted, there are three basic components to our foods: fats, carbohydrates, and protein. And they're all equally very important. You can't have too much and you can't have too little. Your body needs just the right amount. However, in this country, at least in America, and for the most part, most of the world, due to thanks in advertising and marketing, protein has been given the spotlight for well over 100 years. It is associated with higher social circles, people who can afford protein. And many times when I say the word protein, 99% of the people will think meat, fish, eggs, or beef, chicken. They'll think of some kind of animal product. And for the most part, people who had more money, the wealthier people, had more protein. They had more meat to eat. So it was kind of a stigma was associated with it and just developed over the time. It was reinforced with a lot of the food industry. There is a lot of money in meat. And this is, by the way, this is not an audio clip about vegetarianism. Although obviously if you get closer to a plant-based diet, that is healthier, hands down. That's supported by the medical research, the nutrition research, but that's for a different time. Getting back to topic, the protein is something that is in a lot of the foods that the food industry wants to promote and sell. So you're going to see a lot more advertisements and commercials and whatnot for beef. You can think of all the jingles. Where's the beef? Beef. It's for what's for dinner. Things about chicken and eggs, and all of that is promoted. And again, I'm not debating whether or not one should consume a lot of animal products or not, or the health effects from that. That's not for today's topic. However, you have to understand that we are all heavily influenced by advertising and marketing of the food industry, and therefore it reinforces in our minds over and over again that you need protein, you need protein. Well, the truth of the matter is there really is no such thing as a protein deficiency in this country or really in the world. In fact, there's really not a medical term for a deficiency in protein. In third world countries, the problem with them is that they're not that they're not getting enough protein, they're not getting enough food, they're not getting enough calories. They're in general starving. Now, that's not a problem with protein. That's a problem with just not eating enough. In this country, we never see protein deficiencies. In fact, you really be hard pressed to even have a case of protein deficiency. The World Health Organization for years said the most you really need for a vibrant, healthy body is about 5% of your calories. That's not very much at all. The average American eats about 18 to 22% protein in their diet. A little bit closer to the range of 18, 19%, but that's way more than what we need. We don't need more than 10%. 5 is perfectly safe, but 10% is fine. But if you're eating a lot of protein, there are some ill effects with that as well, but that's perhaps for another topic. But you will not have a problem with not getting enough protein. Certainly not on any of the diets that Dr. Melmid or we recommend. Even if you're on a lower calorie diet, you will get enough. Your body, if it doesn't have enough calories, it is going to take the calorie-rich sources in your body, namely fat. It is highly concentrated, highly energy-packed material. Fat packs 9 calories per gram. Protein and carbohydrates is only 4. That means that fat has more than twice the amount of energy in it than anything else in the body. And that's what your body's going to take first when you're not getting a surplus of calories. So you don't have to worry about getting not getting enough protein. You will get plenty of protein. And yes, there is protein in fruits and vegetables. People many times say, well, if I start eating more of a vegetarian diet, am I going to get enough protein? Absolutely. Personally, I've been vegetarian or rather vegan for almost 3 years now. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, more than you can possibly imagine. I have not lost any muscle mass. I am actually stronger now at age 43 than I was when I was 23. I do long distance running endurance races. I have plenty of protein in my diet. And yes, it can come from fruits and vegetables and grains. There's plenty of protein to be had. Do not worry about it. Follow the program, stick to the tracking, watch what you eat, learn what you're doing, change your life, and be healthier. Have a great day. Thanks for listening.